Hello everybody, this is Tazzitis and welcome to Minecraft Season 2. Now, poor guy, he's just having such a bad time over there. Yeah, I think his name is Shy Guy and all. Basically, you're not supposed to look at him because he's anyway. You're not supposed to look at him because he'll kill you if you look at him and everything else and all, but thankfully we were a distance away that he didn't see us. So we could see him, but he couldn't see us. Anyway, if you come back all the way over here and everything else and all, this is where we're going to... And he's over there too, okay. Anyway, I didn't get to really cover it in the last one, everything else and all, but as I said before, we've got Minecraft season, we're back into Minecraft and everything, we're restarting the whole season all over again, and the sun's currently setting, everything else and all, but we have SCPs. Now, if you don't know about SCPs, basically what they are is they're kind of scary stories, / what they are is they're basically supernatural entities, sometimes scary, sometimes not so scary and everything. They're basically creepypastas, but they're more of a government-based secret government organization, everything and all, called s.c.p. and everything else and all. There he is again. Jeez, he's everywhere, poor guy. We're gonna have to whip the heck out of him. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of them, and every single one of the SCPs in question have their own set of rules and their own set of things that you do or do not want. So basically, there's different ways of how to defeat the SCPs. Now, in this seed, I was supposed to come across, basically we came across this village. This village was said to be haunted, it was said to be abandoned, there was supposed to be a bunch of zombies and everything else inside of it. I looked at the top 10 seeds, Minecraft seeds that are really scary and really upsetting and everything. And I came across this one, and I loaded it up and tested it out and everything. And if you hear any noise, it's probably the thing under the... Oh, wait, he's gone. Never mind. Anyway, if you hear any noises... Also, another thing I forgot to tell you in the beginning of this one, I am completely deaf. So if you guys hear any noises at all in this series, another creep factor that adds to the creep factor I probably should have put in the beginning of this series, I'm deaf. I can't hear anything. You guys can hear all the stuff, like now, what is coming up behind me and everything else and all. Oh crap, this weird bug thing, giant bug. Run away. Anyway, so you guys can hear the stuff, but I can't hear anything. I am completely deaf. Because I have a microphone in my thing jack. Oh no, not another one. I don't even know what that is, but I'm scared. I'm scared. I can't hear anything at all, so not only am I having to run away from the regular mobs, worry about starvation and everything else and all, but now I have all these supernatural mobs that literally have their own thing. And if you're wondering what this thing is right here, I'll explain that later. Literally the best thing I could do is tell you I'll explain it later, because right now... and there's another one, Each one of these supernatural SCPs, if you will, and everything, have their own set of rules. And each one of the rules are a little differently. How you defeat them is a little bit differently, if you can defeat them at all. Let's close that door. Okay, we're safe for now. Let's go up here. Though it won't sound safe. But anyway, going up, I am completely deaf. I can't hear anything. I can't hear any of the in-game volume and everything else stuff because I have my microphone plugged into the headphone jack, and because of that it means that all the volume and everything of the game itself and everything and all is completely blocked out, and I can't see anything. Sorry, I can't hear anything. I can see very well, but I can't hear anything. So like with the lore, if you guys can hear it coming up behind me, you guys can hear it coming up behind me. I can't. Also, I have listened to s.c.p. and I've read a couple of them and everything else and all for years, and I really like them. That's why I added them to the game, because one, I like them and it adds a creepypasta / SCP element to it and everything I really, really like, but also it adds challenges and stuff to it. But also, there's a couple SCPs in this game that I've never even heard of. I don't know anything, so this is shocking for me and everything else and all. There's a couple SCPs I've never heard of and everything else and all. So this gives us an opportunity to do things that even I've never heard of and of before. But anyway, I wanted to start this series off on a bang, and there's another one. There is one more add-on. Okay, also understand, these are add-ons. These are add-ons that I added to the game. I went to the marketplace, I put an add-on, and what add-on does is basically, it's not like the skin, which for some reason the game kind of glitches out when it comes to skins and everything else and all. The add-ons are basically like exactly what they say. They're basically add-on to the actual overall game. So you have a normal Minecraft, but then you just add extra stuff to it with the add-ons. So you don't have to worry so much about like the game glitching or whatever and all, or slowing down like I did when I had the steampunk skin. Because for some reason the steampunk skin made everything like lag, and it made everything difficult. Where it took me so much longer to load up, and that's why I often at times don't even go into like the Minecraft Steampunk series, because it just takes so damn long to load. So that's why I have such a hard trouble recording those episodes. And if I do record them, I record them multitude. I record like 5 or 4 at a time if I can. 4 or 5. Sorry, I just ate, so I'm trying not to belch. Anyway, there's a book on s.c.p. and everything else down there. I will read in a future episode and everything else and all. I'll read it in sections. That way you guys can basically learn along with me and everything and all. Also, I added the ghost pet thing onto it and all, because I thought we needed some little serotonin and nice little cutesiness if we're going to be dealing with these weird creatures and everything. And that thing is just so weird. The little animatronic thing on top of that building is so weird with the little weird red eyes. Another reason that I had the idea for this is because I've been watching a lot of there's 2 YouTubers that I'm watching and everything else and all that do Minecraft stuff and everything. His name is Red Gloom, I believe it's called Ray Gloom, Gloom, Red Gloom Creepypasta, and he does a lot of creepypasta Minecraft stuff, and it's just incredible. I like him. I like his voice of thing. He gives me chills. And what the hell? This is something they added to Minecraft, and I honestly think it's weird. It's just as weird as the steampunk things. Sorry, just as weird as the SCPs. It is a zombie on a horse, and he's got a spear. It is the weirdest thing ever, because it looks like he shouldn't even have the spear. The spear is glitching out and just making him go up and down. It's really weird. And that is in the actual game of Minecraft. That is not an added thing. That's just weird looking. And I always thought it was weird how you had zombie horses, but the zombies couldn't ride them at all. Also, I thought it was always weird you had zombie horses in the game, but you almost never saw them. So I wonder if there's a possibility of me being able to, like, kill a zombie, get his spear, and being able to take the horse itself and be able to capture it for my own. So I really think that'd be really cool. But that's an idea that I just came up with, and I don't even know how accomplishing I'm going to be on that. How successful I am going to be in accomplishing that. Please word brightly. Please use your words correctly. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we have a bunch of things. So basically, I wanted to take this whole season 2, and I wanted to do something else with it and everything else. I wanted to push myself to do better in Minecraft and everything, but also I wanted to make it more entertaining for you guys, because I could see that you guys were really enjoying my Minecraft and everything and all, more than any of my other videos. But I could also see where you guys were kind of my views were going down, and I could see you guys kind of nodding off. So I was like, okay, how can I make this fun for myself and make it more entertaining for you guys and stuff like that? And I thought, okay, I went into the marketplace, and I was looking at all the stuff that I thought was cool, and I'm like, ooh, I like creepypasta, ooh, I like SCP, and everybody else likes SCP too, as far as I know, when you know what it is, and if you guys are into that kind of spooky, scary stuff, and all that's cool. Anyway, I've also been watching a lot of this Ray Gloom creepypasta and everything. He's one YouTuber now that I thought was really good, and he's been doing a lot of creepypasta style Minecraft and everything, and I think he's really cool and fun, entertaining. Even though, like, his videos are just freaking creepy, because you just got regular Minecraft, and it's just stuff happens, and just 1 or 2 things happen, and it's just unexplainable, and it's really creepy, and I like it. But he does fantastic editing work, and his voice and everything is actually pretty good too. And then there's, I think his name is Preston Plays. What he does is he goes and investigates these creepy seeds and everything else and all, like real Minecraft worlds and everything else and all, talking about glitches and stuff and everything, and he sees whether or not they're true, or whether or not he can get things like blood portals and stuff like that and all, like that creepy. And I just watched the hell out of that for a couple days. And I was like, oh, this is really good and all. And it made me want to, like, add some stuff and start trying some of these seeds myself, even though I'm a complete chicken and I don't like creepy stuff in real life, and I don't like to do things like that. I don't like to do what he does and everything else. So it's good to be able to watch him do that, because I'm not into, like, stuff like that. I'm not actually into, like, making video games glitch to the point there's something in it that wants to kill me and all. So I'm like, how can I do that safely? And I thought immediately, okay, let's just do a regular mod. The only thing that I wanted to add to this that I have not added yet, that I think would just add that one last little creepy thing to it, just that one last unnerving thing to this thing, is I think I'm going to add a dweller. There is a app inside the thing, another add-on and everything called a dweller. And what the dweller is he dwells in caves, but he also dwells around trees and bushes, and what he does is he stalks the player, and in a few days you have to be really, really careful and everything, and if you're out, he'll grab you and snatch you and, like, take you away or something, and hurt, like, do something to you and all. So I don't know for say, but I think I might also add the dweller to this as well, just that one last challenging thing, because imagine we're doing this, it should have been set up by now. Like, oh crap. This thing is a creepy thing, and I know it's supposed to be creepy and all, but it's a giant bug. Like, if any of you guys have fears of bugs, this is creepy. This is a creepy little thing. This is its nose. This right here is its nose. These are its eyes. And this whole thing like this. Like, uh-oh. Where'd the creepy guy on the roof go? Okay. That's not okay. That's not ideal for us. Anyway, each one of these little creatures and everything and all have their own set of rules that we have to apply. Some of them can be defeated, some of them can be hit and everything else and all. Some of them you have to avoid and everything else and all. And as we go through them, because I don't know all of them, some of them I will tell you the story of and everything else and all. But I also recommend, oh, there you are, you're just floating in the air. Just floating in the air. Just glitched, floating in the air. Oh, also we got a bunny right here. This village is weird, I'm not gonna lie. This village is weird. I'm glad that it still is not abandoned and it's not covered by zombies. It's covered in SCPs now, thanks to my add-on. But yeah. But it's got like a little snow rabbit there because right here on this mountain it's got snow. Back there it's got freaking desert. Back down here and everything past this mountain and under here it's got a temple. Sorry, it's got a church. And it's got a thing that is underground, and it got an underground system and everything. So this whole village is weird. And also another goal I have is to build out this village, everything, and help it out. Oh, and also we have to go looking for the SCP foundations. We have to go find the buildings themselves. And it's supposed to be like 15, I think they said 10 to 15 on air thingamajigs. I don't even know why is... I don't know, can I get out of the thing? Anyway, let's try to avoid this thing and try to run away from it. Crap! Run away! I don't even know why I peeked around the corner, I just felt like it. I thought like, hey, it's out of range, I could figure it out. Where the heck are you? And you're right behind me, of course, of course! Okay, let me try to show you guys over here and everything while I'm being chased mercilessly. See, this is the house, and down here is the, what the fuck are you? Hey, no. I don't even know what this thing is. Anyway, at least we're away from that damn bug now. Damn giant whatever the hell that thing is. Anyway, there's a lot to explain. There's a lot to get through, not only in this one, but the good thing is that it's going to be a long series, so I don't have to explain it all in this one. I'm just trying my best to like give you guys like a cap of what's going on. So basically, we have supernatural entities that we're supposed to survive on. We have harder difficulty and everything and all, because we have all these little supernatural creatures that we don't know the whole rule of and everything else and all. These little guys are kind of my favorite because they're kind of adorable. They're harmless. I don't know what they are, but they're like little bugs with like a little eyeball. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm just trying to point at you. I'm sorry. And they got these little glow things and all, and they just do it. And they're just so cute and harmless. They're the SCP that are just so harmless. And I don't know what they are. For the life of me, I can't figure out what they are. I don't even know what SCP they are until they kill me and all. I can't even read them and all. So it's really sad. But anyway, they're just so cute and adorable. I love them. Because they're just, one, they're harmless, and second of all, they're just adorable little flying insects. They're just so cute. And it's like an eyeball, and it's got like a little thing dangling from its mouth, and it's cute. I don't know. I like them. So far, they're my favorite. So far, they are my favorites right now. Anyway, so we got this whole village and everything else and all. We got supernatural creatures like this guy and everything else and all, among everything else and all, trying to kill us and making it harder. But you know, I want this to be a challenging Minecraft adventure, and I really do think that adding the dwellers would be very... I think it would be that little extra push and everything else and all, because it's already difficult. It's already insanely difficult and everything else and all to do this. I experimented a little bit with this and everything else and all, and it's like, it's already difficult as all hell to even be able to do this thing and all. But I think that adding a dweller or adding one more SCP will be just a little bit more thing. Anyway, we're out of time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. And stay infectious. Bye-bye.